Hey everyone! So I thought it was about time to do a life update because it's been quite a while since I filmed the last one. And in 2 days time, on the 4th of May, when this video should hopefully be uploaded, it will actually be my 4-year anniversary of moving to Iceland. So I thought it'd be good to do an update about life in Iceland because I did an update in October, but before that I think it was the 2-year anniversary was the last life update I did. So in the last year, there's been a lot of changes in my life. Last summer I went on lots of adventures, lots of hiking and seeing new places, which I talked about in my last life update video. And since then I have actually started my own business, Endurlífga Jewellery, which means revive jewellery, to try and revive my career in Iceland. Many people who watch this are my friends and family back home, and you all know that I used to be a jeweller back in Birmingham, and I really miss working in my career, so I'm just trying to start again with my own business. I've made a couple of sales so far, but it's a bit slow because we're in the middle of a pandemic and there's a recession happening right now, so my timing is perfect as always. But that's keeping me busy, so I'm just trying to get that started and hope that all goes well. And actually, as a result of that, my Icelandic language skills have been slipping a bit. Yeah, I was doing really well and learning a lot, but I haven't been using it as much recently. And yeah, I'm just so focused on getting my business established and trying to get that running. I just don't really have it in me to try and improve my language skills right now. So it has been slipping a little bit, but when the business is up and running a bit more, then hopefully I can get back into it. I would like to take private lessons at some point. It's just finding the time right now is a bloody nightmare, to be honest. I'm working a lot, and trying to run my business as well as work is proving to be a lot. And hopefully this summer I will finally get my driving licence. It's only taken 10 years from when I started my lessons. Last summer I started doing my lessons with an instructor in Iceland, and I have finished the first 2 driving schools, which are online. I haven't been able to keep up with the lessons as much as I'd like to because of COVID. There's been lots of long breaks that I've had to take. But on Tuesday, when this video airs, hopefully, I'll actually be going to the 3rd driving school, which is in Hafnarfjörður in the capital region, and that is terrifying because so we have to drive a specially modified car around a track, and the instructor who's in the car with us will randomly put the car into a spin, and we have to try and deal with that situation. And there's also another kind of car where it really slowly flips the car over with you inside, so you know what it feels like. And I don't want to do either of those things. And tomorrow, Monday, is actually the 1-year anniversary since I was in a car crash with my boyfriend. And the car actually went into a spin then. So I don't really want to relive that on Tuesday, to be honest, but it'll be a few hours and then that's done. After that I can get my theory test done, which I really need to revise for, to be honest. I haven't done too much revision on it. And then I need 3 more lessons with my instructor, and I can finally do my practical test and hopefully get my licence by the end of summer. And then that's finished, finally. 10 years it's taken since I started learning, over 10 years. Yeah, and I've been stuck in Iceland for 14 months, over 14 months at this point. The last time I left was February 2020 for a few days. So yeah, it's so weird to just be here for that long without going abroad. It feels really strange. I can't wait for this to be over so that I can go not only just home to the UK, but go travelling again. Really miss travelling. So I'm trying to make some plans right now. Like, not booking anything, but I'm trying to make plans of what I'd like to do as soon as this has all finished. Yeah, and this year I actually have 6 weeks from work in my summer holiday. Last year I had 5 weeks, and this year I have 6 weeks. But I've decided not to take it this summer, which the manager was horrified about. I am saving the holiday, so I have my next holiday is 2 weeks off in October that I have booked, and I'm hoping to be able to go back to the UK then. I don't really know if I'll be vaccinated by then, and I'm not going to leave until I've had both vaccines. So fingers crossed I can go home then. After that I have 2 weeks off in January and 2 weeks off in March, but I'll probably change those dates at some point. Not really sure when I'll take it. And yeah, it's weird to not have any time off this summer. But the only thing I really want to do is go and see my family, and I know that's not a possibility this summer for me. So I'd rather just wait until there's a time that I can do that. And then my plans for this summer in Iceland, I'll be working all summer, but I'm hoping to be able to take some little trips around the country. Maybe take a couple of days off somewhere and rent a cabin like we did last summer. Obviously lots of road trips, we do that anyway, even in the winter, but more in the summer, hopefully. And yeah, I'm just really excited for the berry season, to be honest. To make lots of jam again. I still have so much jam left from last year. And yeah, besides that, the only other thing that's really going on is I'm trying to save for an apartment. A lot of the money that I have at the moment is going straight to my business to buy supplies and build up the things that I need. But I do want to save some for an apartment. I also have quite a bit saved in my pension fund, which can go towards your first home, and I can still use that. So I would like to look into the possibility of that soon, maybe in the next year and a half, maybe sooner, hopefully. There's been a few places that I've seen that have been very cheap, like in Selfoss and near Selfoss. But at the moment the housing market here is really crazy. A lot of houses aren't staying on the market very long, especially in Reykjavik. But luckily in Selfoss it's a bit better. There was one apartment that I loved that was super cheap a few months ago, but it sold so quickly. It was so cheap. And then besides that, there is an old hotel that has been converted into little studio apartments, and they're very cheap. But my boyfriend went to view some, and they were smaller than my studio that I'm renting at the moment, and that's pretty small. And there was one other house that I saw listed a few weeks ago, and then it vanished, and then yesterday it was backlisted again. It's in Eyrarbakki, which is a 15-minute drive from Selfoss. And yesterday I asked my boyfriend to drive me past it just to have a look. And it's very cute. It's a really, really old house. It was built in 1912. And I actually found an article yesterday that said that this house was the birthplace of a famous Icelandic playwright. It's a very cute house. It's very cheap again, but it is very small, bigger than my apartment. And the one thing that it has that I really, really would like and don't have here is a garden. I so want a garden, and I think the garden there is bigger than the actual house. It's not huge, but it's good enough size. And the only thing wrong at the inside of the house is like just wooden panels. It does have a sleeping loft like this, and it also has a separate bedroom. But one of the other downsides of it is it has a kitchenette, a bit like here, where it's not a full kitchen. And I really want a bigger kitchen because that's where I spend a lot of my time. And there isn't much natural light in there. Like this apartment is so dark, it's driving me crazy. That one also looks like it doesn't have many windows or much natural light for growing plants. But because there's a garden, that probably doesn't bother me as much. Whereas this place doesn't have a garden, it's just my plants always die in this apartment, even with my grow lights. So it's a possibility of looking into that one, but I don't think I'm going to rush into buying anything anytime soon. And actually a couple of weeks ago I took an online course in buying your first home in Iceland with Íslandsbanki, which is not my bank, it's just one of the other banks here that gives free courses in English. And that helped me understand a lot more how things work in Iceland. I did a property investment course in the UK in 2016, a very expensive course, and I learnt so much there about buying property in the UK, especially investment property. but I don't know too much about buying in Iceland, so this course really helped me, and now I know exactly what I need to be thinking about. And that's about it for my life update. Yeah, sorry if I haven't been in touch with any of you. I feel really disconnected from everyone back home right now, just because it's been so long since I've seen any of you, and yeah, hopefully we can catch up in real life soon. Bye.